Come here a minute. Mellow is just another word for boring. Wow, that was a lot of fun. And you can't do that in most pontoon boats. Why should you care? Because Bayliner designed the Element XR7 to give you everything a pontoon boat can give you, but with a very different hull. Bayliner designed the M hull a few years back to make a more stable platform that still rode and handled more or less like a V-bottom. It does have an M-like shape. Think of it as a cross between a V and a tri-hull, and there's a bit of cat in there too as air gets trapped in the arms of the M to help cushion wave impacts. I'm not going to try and tell you it's as smooth riding as a deep V, no way. But compared to a tri-hull or a flat-bottom boat, it really is quite smooth. And you get that big stability boost. One thing you do want to be aware of when you make a hard turn, that prop does tend to gulp just a little bit of air. No big deal, but you want to know about it. What about efficiency? It's pretty sweet in that regard. With 150 horse Mercury 4-stroke on the transom, at 4,000 RPM, we burn 6.1 gallons per hour while going 26.5 miles per hour. That's better than 4 miles to the gallon. At wide open throttle, we hit 38.7 miles per hour. How does the XR7 give you what you love in a pontoon boat? Well, for starters, the bow stays boxy up front, so you get plenty of room, enough for a couple of big lounges. You also get the 4-deck swim platform. There's a wet bar aft of the port lounge. There is a ton of stowage in the deck for wakeboards and water skis. And these boxes are plenty deep too. Helm and passenger seating, and 2 big aft lounges as well. I think I like this spot right here. In the stern, you get a really big swim platform with a 4-step ladder. The helm has a pretty slick gauge cluster up here and lighted toggle switches. And if you want a comfy helm chair, let me tell you what, this boat has got it. This little windshield actually gives you a lot more protection than you'd think. But if you want to add electronics, you're going to have to binnacle mount them because there's no flat area to flush mount them. Now here's a little bonus. The whole helm station is elevated. That definitely gives you a visibility boost. Now wait a minute. Where's that big pop-up changing room that all the pontoon boats have in the stern? You don't need it, because look what Bayliner did with the helm console. You have an entire enclosed head compartment. A lot of people do find those canvas pontoon boat pop-ups a little uncomfortable, so having this fully enclosed head really is a nice perk. Added bonus, there's a ginormous stowage space down here. It goes all the way back underneath the helm station. The profile of the XR7 is also kind of similar to that of a pontoon boat. And even though the gates aren't aluminum, you do get a nice side opening door. Hear all that rattling from the aluminum fences? Yeah, I don't either. That's why I love having the sides in fiberglass. So what do you lose with a boat like the XR7 when comparing it to your standard pontoon boat? Well, the biggest thing is modular design. With a pontoon boat, you can put a lounge over here, a table over there. You can pretty much change them around however you like. Whereas with the XR7, the hull is molded fiberglass, the deck is molded fiberglass, the layout is what it is. Of course, if this layout fits the way that you do your boating, well, that's a trade-off that's no trade at all. Want to learn more about the Bayliner XR7 Element? Well, read our full review on boats.com. Until then, I'll see you next time.